We're here with Barbara from Just Because Boutique on St. Armand's Circle. A little bit of sweets going on here.
Absolutely. That is your friend.
All right. What do we you better believe it.
That's right. All right.
So we have some awesome things that we're doing today.
Yeah, these look great.
So these are all fun ways to decorate sweets.
Correct. And they're more individual because I always think that's great to give someone an individual dessert than just having one massive cake with it. So we have these really great baking cups, which I love. You can bake right into them. You can make your own made cake batter, or you can use a box mix. And then we have some buttercream and some pastry bags, round tips, star tips, so you can really be creative with it.
Those cups can go right into the
They
oven?
can be baked in,
Wow.
and you can't even tell what the cake is, which I love about that. Same thing with these muffin liners, which I really like, because sometimes the paper ones you can see what the cake is, which I hate, and you lose the design. But these are foil wrapped, so you don't even see that anymore. So I really like that. And you guys are having fun. They're using a star tip, and then we have all different sprinkles and jimmies and hearts and so forth, which I think are great to use with that.
I'm not going to say that they need your help because I would never.
Yeah, I'm not going to say either.
But are there any tips when it comes to using a pastry bag?
So when you're using a pastry bag, my trick is always to have a glass nearby. You can keep your pastry bag right in there when you're not using it. And as you're squeezing it, you always want to twist so that the whatever in the bag will go down to the tip. Always twist as you're working so it goes down to the tip, so it's not coming out the other side. Because once it gets messy, it just gets worse. It doesn't get better.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah, it's like a disaster zone. So that's, and I like these disposable bags too, because when you're done, you just pitch it.
Yeah.
And it makes for easy cleanup. And we have all different sprinkles.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Look at Les go. Good job. He's using that star tip.
Wow. Now, how soon ahead?
You act as if I've never done this before.
I'm so sorry, Les.
If you're making these for a party, how soon ahead? I always wonder.
You can do it like a day ahead or earlier that day. I always think buttercream is best at room temperature. You could refrigerate it and then let it warm up.
I was going to say, after you make them, should you refrigerate them?
It depends on the temperature. Sometimes I refrigerate it. Sometimes if the room's cool enough, you can just leave it out. And it's neat too because you could put fillings in there too. You could hollow out the cake in the middle of here, put some fresh fruit in it, some whipped cream, and you can kind of go really crazy.
Oh, great. All right, well, they're doing great over there. Now we need your help.
So I love these ice cream cones. I think they're awesome. So you can bake the cake right into the cone, which is great. And the little trick with this is use your muffin pan and put tin foil in so that the cups stay straight up, so they don't wiggle when they're working in the oven. And then you just can kind of take your icing and go right around.
So nothing. You don't discolor the cone by baking in it.
I'm not sure what's in the cone, but
yeah, I don't think anybody is.
Right, I'm not quite sure, but you know that's the amazing thing. The cone doesn't discolor, which I think is great, and then it's just a really nice individual serving. And then I like to use the sprinkles right on top of that.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, which is really cute. And then you can just take some chocolate sauce, the hard shell, drizzle on top. And then you have to get that maraschino cherry with the stem, so it really looks authentic. But look how cute.
So
cute.
I always say they're like, and it's just great too because if you're having a party, your guests can walk around, and it's easy to eat. So
yes, that is nice. Anything with a handle, any food with a handle, I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan of that too, especially for entertaining. And then over here, I love these jars. You can kind of assemble your own cake with buttercream or whatever filling you want to do. And it's a great take-home gift. They can also use it there. And we have some glass jars here. You just kind of cut the cake. You can pipe some filling inside, some sprinkles, and just layer it up. And you can put a little saying on it or embellish it with like a glass heart if you wanted.
Really?
But I do this a lot for like weddings and parties, and I think that's great.
How great, Barbara, these are awesome tips for fun Valentine's treats. And I know you can get a lot of these things at Just Because Boutique.
Yep, and I got a lot from the Rolling Pin too in Brandon. So especially Cooking Store has a lot of these more, kind of a little harder to find items as well.
Well, we're going to be checking in at St. Armand's Circle this Thursday for Ladies' Night every month.
Oh, look how pretty.
Look how pretty, Leslie.
Les,
yes,
look at him.
Les, you're impressing us with your skills.
Yeah.
I am, there's another side to me that people just don't know about.
Yeah, you keep that side to yourself. Les and Pam, it's great to have you. Don't you forget, take some time, enjoy the Suncoast view. Cheers, Linda.
Cheers.
Here we go.